Well, hello, everyone. Calamity came to say hello to you before we get some scrapbooking done tonight. It's Monday night scrapbooking here on Creating with Kristina. I'm Kristina Reese. Tonight, I'm going to take the Traditions of Christmas scrapbook workshop kit. Stampin' Up! Has really awesome workshop kits, and this is the Christmas one. It comes with three two-page spreads, everything all done for you. You just have to cut the paper and then stick everything down, kind of putting a puzzle together. So I spent the afternoon going through all my pictures, and I found pictures. They're all ready to go. The only thing that's going to be different in this video, though, is as I was getting everything ready, I realized project 2 was more for decorating a Christmas tree. And instead, I got pictures of my granddaughter in the Nutcracker from a few years ago. So I'm going to have to change those titles. But other than that, it should all go together pretty good. And hopefully I'll get it done in less than an hour. Miss Calamity, are you ready to go sit in your throne and wait for us to do this? Let's see if she'll stay over there. Okay, come on, baby. Here you go. Yeah. All right, there you go. I don't know. She's been kind of meowy and wanting attention. And oh, she went out in the hallway. Okay. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? We have people here. Hello, hello. We have Deborah and Teresa. Hello, and Linda. Linda's here now. Love it. Well, welcome again to Monday Night Scrapbooking. And the Patriots and the Giants are playing tonight, as my husband is in there. Patriots are my family team. My family's from New England, from the Boston area. And so, but being that I live in Texas, we're more of a Cowboys team in this household. So, but anyways, whatever. So, hello, Charlene. I just saw you pop on here. Okay, let's switch cameras. Well, wait a minute. Let me clear off my desk first. It is a lovely disaster area here. Get out what we need. All the rest of the stuff, push it over. Oh, wait a minute. I need that. And where did the... Okay, I guess we're good. All right, let's switch cameras. There we go. All right, so this is it's keeping traditions, not Christmas traditions. Christmas traditions, or Traditions of Christmas, is the name of the designer series paper. This is a really fun workshop kit because there is an entire product suite that goes with it. You can buy the kit, everything in the suite. You'll have enough product to not only make scrapbook pages, but Christmas cards and everything you need. And it's beautiful, beautiful red and pink poinsettias, the red, the green, the olive green, and then our new Secret C, instead of black, it's kind of a bluish black. It's really beautiful. All right, so when you get your kit, oh, excuse me. Hold on, let me take a drink. There we go. Okay, when you get your kit, you've got all this designer paper, and it tells you exactly how to cut everything out. And when I do that, each piece has a letter and a number. The number indicates the project number, so 1, 2, or 3. And then the letter, they go A through however many letters they need for that project. And so I take a little Post-it note, just a little bitty one, and I mark every one of the pieces that I cut, because it will be so confusing if you try to cut it all up and put it in the big pile over here and then try to figure out which piece goes with which product. So that is just a helpful hint. All right. And then when you get to the projects, here they are. So here's the first project, and it tells you exactly, it measures you down. It says 1.5 inches down goes 1H. So see, really easy to follow along. All right. I'm going to turn it to project number 1 in the left hand side. But before we do that, the other thing I want to point out to you is, I don't know if you can see that number 12 right there, and that 19 and the number 5. This is kind of a 25 days of Christmas idea. They don't set it up for that. They only have a few of the numbers sprinkled in. They don't have all 25 in the examples. And I'm really not a December daily person anymore. I used to love that. Allie Edwards, she has a program, she has a project every year called December Daily where you document something every day in December. But my December days tend to be mostly me working as a demonstrator for Stampin' Up. So it doesn't get very interesting. Some days are more interesting. Needless to say, what I want to tell you though, these numbers, you don't have to use them, but if you want to put something there, I took this paper, and this is the piece. Oh, this is not the piece I wanted. Hold on. Hold it. Hold it. I need the other piece. Oh, darn. Where did it go? Don't you love that when you think you're all ready and then you realize you've got the wrong piece? Ah, hold on. Oh, I went ahead and put all the paper back in the tradition spot. There it is. Okay. And I just noticed this piece on the floor. Okay. So this is the Traditions of Christmas collection. And that's not the piece I wanted. Where is... There it is. This is the piece I wanted. Sorry about that. There we go. Let's pull that out. So these little red flowers, I cut them out right here. I cut them all out. So I can use these instead of the numbers. And because the whole set coordinates, they'll work perfectly. So I cut a whole bunch of those out. All right. So that's what I wanted to show you there. Let's put all this away. And that's the number for the designer pack right there if you wanted to get some more of this beautiful paper. All right. Put this away. Okay. So let me get kit number. And the other thing I do is I do it. Here's project 1, project 2, and project 3. And I have all the pieces from the punch out paper to the stickers. I cut them all out, punched them all out, and put them in a little snap envelope Ziploc bag there. I've already printed the pictures and put them on the white cardstock. So all that's done already. So hopefully this isn't going to take long at all. All right, let's see who else we have in the house before I officially get started. And how much time? Oh, I've already talked for 7 minutes. I'm so sorry. All right, let's continue here. So like I said, hello again to Deborah, Teresa, Linda, Luana, Terry, Charlene, Ellen, Brenda. We've got Tina, Loretta. All right. Thank y'all so much for being with me tonight. Okay. So the first thing it tells you to do is to adhere your photos to the white 1C, 1E, 1F, 1J, and 1K. And I've already done that to kind of speed things up. So there they all are. There's all these pictures. So this was my granddaughter. And the sad thing, it was her little preschool recital, but she got super sick. So here she is with her mama. And even in the family photo here, she isn't looking that great. But we went ahead and went to the recital to support her classmates. And so we're going to do these pictures. All right. So this was from 2023 or 20. Oh, heavens, I can't remember. No, it had to be 2019. She's too little because she's 11 years old now. All right. So let's pull all the rest of this out. Put this up here. And I'm going to, these instructions I'm going to put to the side. So they're out of our way, but I can still see them. There we go. Another good thing that you'll want is a ruler when you're doing this and a pencil to mark where the papers land and stuff. All right, the first page, we're going to need this base. So this base is for the opposite side, the other side. So I'm going to put that up there. Next, we need, and like I said, here's all these pieces. Next, we need 1A, that's this, 1B, okay, wait a minute, I think this is 1A. Yeah, there we go, 1A, and then 1B, there we go. And that's just going to go right on there like that. Now, if you want to conserve cardstock, which I probably would have, I would have just made 2 strips and stuck them under there, but that's not how they had it. So I went ahead and cut it the way they had it. So those 2, I need those. I need this. What else do I need? Let's see. I need this and this. Yep. And I think that's it. These two go to the other side. All right. There we go. This is going to be an easy one, isn't it? I love it. Okay, so let's move all these over. The first thing it says is to use your exclusive old olive grid paper for your base. Boom. Adhere 1A to the base page and then adhere 1B. So here's 1A, and it tells me I need to be 1 7/8 over and a ½ inch down. So hold on, let me grab my ruler and my pencil. Hello, Alexina, and hello again, Teresa. Marianne is here with us now. Love it. All right, so we're going to come down a ½ inch. So there's my half right there. And then it comes in at 1 7/8. So almost 2. 1. Oh man, I got that really good right there. Okay. So we're going to put this in here like that. Let's get everybody over. Let's put some adhesive on the back here. Oops. Go. Now, our adhesive is really sticky, so you really don't need to cover all the back. I've seen people put tape all over. I'm like, no, you don't need to do that. All right, so we're going to, and this is a grid paper, so it's going to be nice for lining things up for us. There we go. That looks great. Now, this one just centers on that. That's pretty simple. Oh, and it tells me I need the dark side. So, yeah. Okay, let's just evenly, just kind of eyeball it. There we go. A little more. Awesome. Okay, looks like I might have cut it a little off, but that's okay. Not worried about it. All right, that's on there now. The next thing to do is to adhere the prepared 1C, 1D. All right, so the 1C, these big 6x4s, they go on the other one. So these will go on here. Where's that other one? This one will go on here. All right, and then we need these here. So we have the 1G and the 1D. We'll put the families up here like that. We'll put them down here. No, I think I'd rather have, yeah, there we go. All right, so that's going to all be like that. And then there's a journaling card that goes right here. So let's check that out. Yes, Teresa, the papers are so pretty. And thank you. Yes, I love my grandkids. They're so fun. I love documenting all their little lives. And then when they're all grown up, they can look back and see all this fun stuff. Okay, I'm looking for a journaling box. There it is. December documented. Awesome. Okay, so this is pretty simple. We're just going to kind of get all this evenly spaced. It tells you exactly where to put it, but sometimes it's just easier to eyeball it. Yeah, let's see how that looks. All right, and just double checking. Yep, that looks great. So we'll just start with this one and adhere all these down. Okay. Yeah, once you get your first one down, then it gets pretty easy. Okay. Oh, so did you all have a lovely weekend? If y'all follow me on Instagram or Facebook, my good friend and I went to Grand Prairie Lights last night. Oh my goodness, that was so amazing. Oh, you know what? I haven't talked to y'all since Thanksgiving, have I? Oh my gosh. So Thanksgiving, this daughter here, this one here, she, her in-laws hosted. So we were over at her in-laws. That was just a lot of fun and a lot of food. So that was a great day. And then spent the day Friday and Saturday cleaning my house, getting the Christmas tree put up. I put pictures of us putting our Christmas tree up. My husband and I do that every year. We turn on the Christmas music, and we usually have the cats with us, but they wanted to be outside to play. So we let them go outside while we decorated the tree, had a fire in the fireplace. It was very nice. And then last night I went to Grand Prairie Lights. And if you are from Texas, you know what that is. If you're not, basically it is an hour-long drive through Christmas lights. It does cost, but in the middle you park, get out of your car, and they've got like a little Christmas village. You can get some food and hot cocoa and things like that, pictures with Santa. And then they have a walking area where you can walk through lights, and you get back in your car and you finish driving through the lights and go home. So it was a very Christmassy night last night. Okay, we've got all that done. And then it says embellish. Well, that's pretty easy. So I'm just going to follow Oh What Fun. So put that one there. Okay, and then it's got this poinsettia here. And that just kind of goes like that. That was easy. The next one is this one down here. Kind of goes like that. Now they have a number 12 here. And like I said, I don't want to put the numbers because the numbers have nothing to do with it. So I can put that there if I want, maybe just a single one. The thing is, it's got gold on it, and these don't have gold, but I don't know. We'll think about that. Okay, so we'll put that there. Down here, I've got Christmas Joy. Where's my Christmas Joy? Okay, that goes on there. Making Memories. So that comes over here. And a white flower. Okay, we definitely will put a red flower down here. I personally don't really think we need anything there. I think that's fine just the way it is. We don't really need a number. So we're going to leave that blank. And make sure I don't have any oh yeah, I do. I have 3 little tails. Hold on. This one. No, it's red. Hold on. I'm looking. Okay, here's a red one. And a green one. And then there should be another red one around here. There it is. Yeah. So a light red, a dark red, and a green. Okay, so those 3 things go there. That goes there. And that's all I see. Okay, so I'm going to move those over and move this in. And this is kind of put towards the top of the square. So there'll be room for the banners and the sentiment. So it kind of gets like evenly put between the sides and the top there. There we go. And then these 3 little guys, so let me put some tape on them. There we go. And they have the bright red one first. And that kind of goes out like that. And then they have the green one. Oh, one. There we go. The green one. Oh, no, the red one goes in between the green one. Okay. So like that. And then that one goes like, yeah, like that. Okay. And then merrymaking goes on top. So like that. Wonderful. And okay. And a flower. And here's the flower. And then because I'm not using a number, where'd that gold one go? Oh, I put it back in here. Okay. Here we go. We'll use this gold and this white. Those will look pretty together. Oh, yeah, that's going to look nice. So like right. Perfect. Just like that. So. Yeah. Oh, this is too little to put tape on. There we go. Okay. Yay. All right. So we got page 1 done. How long did that take us? Just a few minutes. Awesome. All right. So let's move this out. Let's get page 2. All right. Moving right along. Okay. This one, we have the big flower one in the back and then the green one down the middle, the pictures on top and decorating. I think we can do that. Oh, thank you, Teresa. She said it sounds like a great weekend. It sure was. It sure was. Okay, this one just gets centered. So it does have a kind of direction. So we're going to make sure that looks good. Actually, I'm going to use my ruler just to make sure I get this right. Not that it matters, but it says it's a quarter. Yeah, 1/4 on this side. So 1 1/4. Let's see. Okay, 1 1/4 is right there. And then 1 1/2 is right there. Okay, so it's going to go right there. Awesome. So how many of you have your Christmas tree up now? Or your weekend got away from you? Most people have it up by now. I know there's a lot of debate before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving. My daughters are a before Thanksgiving. They are the day after Halloween. So I just think that's funny. All right. Next, we have this long piece here, and it goes 1 inch down. So let's do 1 inch down. Come on, pencil, where are you? There we go. 1 inch down. Okay. It's centered. Okay, that looks good. Love it. Yeah, see what I mean? I put these labels on here so I know exactly which pieces go where. Okay, now we need our pictures. So like I said, this was her little preschool at their church. There we go. And these fit right in there. There's not much room for them. Okay, and just to double check, we should be 2 7/8 in. If we're not, we're in trouble. 2 and whoa, right on the nose. Wow, that's great. Come on. Static electricity. Okay, so that is going to go, whoops, nope, right there. Ooh, almost made a big mess up. Okay, so that one will go there. And then I'm not pressing down just in case. Get this out. Oh, it can come down a little more. Okay. Whew, I'm telling you what, our adhesive is very sticky. There we go. That looks better. Okay. Oops. Awesome. Okay, and now we just decorate. So we've got got all kinds of stuff here. We've got this flower goes here. This flower goes here. This flower goes here. This goes here. Okay, I'm not using the numbers. Oh, this big green thing here. Yeah, this is a big green strip. All right, I can go ahead and stick that on. So it goes, whoops. There we go. All right, so it is going to go all the way pretty much to the edge of the black. Why is my, oh my gosh, is my black not 12 inches? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Phew. Scared me there for a minute because theirs like comes in like a 1/4 inch and mine does not at all. So maybe I have to trim it. Yeah, I think I need to trim it. It's like going too far. Hold on. There we go. That looks better. All right, Loretta says trees up and candles finished with the decorations. Good job, Loretta. Awesome. Ready to celebrate. Well, I know this can't go too far up or you get in the way of the singers. So we'll just put it right here on top of the heads of these people watching. There we go. Okay, that's not coming up. I love it. I love it. Okay, what do we got here? We need, there it is. I'm like, where did the sentiment go here? This is all is calm, all is bright, and that goes right in the center here. That might be what they're singing. And then this big sticker goes right next to it. I love stickers. They're my favorite. And we're just going to, I don't want to get in the way of that little girl there. So just gonna work. And then, all right, so this is going to tuck under here, but then there is another, there's this black one, but then there's supposed to be a green one. Okay, where are you? Oh, hi, Princess. What you got there? She was chewing on a piece of sticky paper. Well, I don't see it. Oh, lovely. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where are you? No, I don't see it. Well, yeah. I guess we just won't use it. Okay, it'll probably show up later, won't it? Yeah, it will. Okay, so let's get this one on. It really does need that green one, though. Oh my gosh, where is it? Can I put it in later? Yeah, there's room for me to stick it on here later. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get this on here. Man, don't you hate that when you lose something? I'm sure it's right on the floor somewhere. Okay, so this one is going to go, let's go ahead and get some adhesive on the back of this. Okay, and so this tucks under like right there. Looks good. And then this one goes right here on the edge. Right there. And then there's a green banner that goes here. And then this pink circle. Actually, this goes down first. Oh, whoops, it was supposed to go under the banner. I don't know. There's no way I'm going to get it up. I got adhesive on there. But that's okay. We just won't worry about it. Okay. Yeah, you can't. Once you put adhesive on a glossy photo, it's just not coming up. It's just not going to come up, no matter how much you want it to. Okay. And then the sticker goes right. Yeah, it covers that black. Covers that. Okay, and then there's this little teeny tiny sticker here, and you're supposed to put the date on it. So this, I'm not even sure what date this was. I'd have to go back and look, but I will. I'll do that when I journal. Okay, so there's a little place for the date. Awesome. Double check, make sure I got it. Oh, forgot to put this on here, but this goes up here. Oops. Hold on. Oh. Yes, kitten, I hear you. Yeah, I know. Where's your brother? Is he outside playing? Yes. Oh, my goodness, my little princess. Okay, and then this one just goes up here. Awesome. Okay, we did it. We finished project number 1. So let me show you the whole thing. So it goes in the album like this. All right, let me zoom out so you can see a little better. There we go. Not too much better, but a little better. Okay. So there you go. And of course, these pink things don't help, do they? Yeah. So there's her little school recital, Christmas program. And I'll write about it there and put the date. Yay. Okay, that was project number 1. Easy peasy. Let's go ahead and pick up our mess, and then we'll start number 2. This over here. Okay, where's my trash? That makes... Well, careful, kitten. I don't want to roll over on you. Goodness gracious, what a princess. Come on. All right. All right, and I don't want to throw these numbers away because I may use them on a future project. So those will go over there. It's a little white flower. I'm not sure where it was supposed to go, but we'll just put it in the pile with all the other flowers. There we go. All right. Yeah, there we go. All done. Okay, yeah, I hear you, princess. Project number 2. All right, now this one Same granddaughter a few years later, or same grandchildren a few years later. This is the Nutcracker. Now, this is the one I was saying that it originally was a tree trimming scrapbook page, and I printed out pictures of my granddaughter and the Nutcracker, and well, let's just say it doesn't really go. So I'm going to have to make a new, see, it says deck the halls, and that's not really what she's doing. So we'll do that. Now, one thing that's cool about this kit is the background paper, the base. They printed it for you. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? All right, so we'll just start with this first one. I'll put this one up over here. Zoom in a little bit. Come here. Oh, it's not wanting to zoom in. Hold on. Come on. Whoa. I did not mean to do that. Sorry about that. Yes, ladybug. Okay, and turn my directions. All right. Now this one is also fun. On the second page, it's got all these scallops here that you see on the paper, so that'll be fun putting that together. All righty. Let me put this up here. And the first thing it says, of course, is to adhere the pictures to the white paper. So like I said, I've already done that. So this is our youngest granddaughter, and she had a part to play. And then here is my older granddaughter, but I really want to show you this one picture I got. It was just absolutely outstanding. Isn't that amazing? She's such a good little dancer. She's in the Nutcracker again this year. Cannot wait to see it. All right, and then here's Nana and Pops and the three granddaughters. Yes. Okay. So first we need to get this piece, this sticker, and that's it. Okay, so we are going to adhere to A and the prepared Secret C sticker to the base page right there in the corner. So that's nice. It's already measured for me. So I just want to make sure all the white is kind of covered up. There we go. Looks great. And then this is just a sticker. So let me pull that off of there. Whoops. There we go. And this should just line up right. My question is, how far over do you put it? It does not say. Well, I'm going to assume it goes right here on the edge. So I know assuming is a bad thing, but oh, and I need to trim it. Okay, no problems. Trimmed it too much, but that's okay. You can't tell. Awesome. Hello, Linda. All right. We did that. Now adhere to B and the scallop piece. So to be or not to be. There it is. And we want to make sure we're on the dark side. Remember, our cardstock is two-toned now. So awesome. And so that is going to go right there. And it's just evenly put. But I do need to know how far down we go. We go down 2 inches. So let me grab my handy-dandy ruler here and pencil and mark 2 inches right there. Okay. Yay. Okay, next is the scallop piece. So this scallop piece right here, and it goes up 4 3/4. So 4 3/4. Okay, I'm putting 4 3/4 down here at the bottom edge of the paper. If I can see it, it's so hard to see black lines with black paper. And then here is my little mark. And I'm just going to go ahead and do one over here too, just to make sure it is straight. Okay. And And they want those little bumps right where those lines are. Ah, so easy. Next, adhere prepared 2C and 2D. That's the pictures. So 2D and 2. Oh, come here. These two here. There we go. All right. And let's see. Yeah, we definitely want this one on this. Well, technically, it doesn't really matter. But if you put her over here, she's kind of going off the page there. It's fine. She's turned her head back this way, so it doesn't really matter. But I like, she's so bright red, I thought I would bring her over here. Okay, and these just go 2 1/4 down and 4 3/8 in. So let's do 2 1/4 down. Okay. And 4 3/8 in. Okay. So just right there. Very nice. And this little one right next to her big sister. Yeah, I can't believe she is 11 and this one is 5. They grow so fast. Okay, just 1/8 of an inch between them. So that's about 1/8 of an inch. I don't think it really matters because nothing else is going to get lined up over here. All right, so we have those in. Next, we want to embellish with pre-cut pieces. In other words, decorate. So let's do this. Okay, these all go on the other project. So I'm going to put all that over there. These, this, so this goes over here. And this and this. All right, so all that goes over there, and I just need this here. Yay! Boy, it sure makes it easy when you get everything all punched out. Now, most wonderful time of the year, that's going to work. I don't mind that. And the point goes right between them, and it overlaps just the white. So just right there. Okay. And then a big flower with the pine. So it doesn't really matter how it goes on here. Oh, I like how it matches. Isn't that nice? Okay, so come here. Put some tape on the back here. Okay, how are you guys doing? I haven't checked my comments. Now remember, if you have a question or you need my attention, put a like a question mark in front, and I'll see it. Yes, Loretta. This is just a fun scrapbook kit to put together. Yes. I feel like my tape is not coming out of my dispenser. It's like twisting. I don't know. No telling. All right, and this is going to go way underneath there. Come here. Oh, goodness gracious. So, yeah, that looks great. And a bow. And here's a cute little bow. Now, one thing they did on the example is they colored a few of the leaves throughout here. I'm not going to do that. I really love plain and simple. If I feel when I'm finished it really needs something, I may go back and color them. Ah, drop my bow. But yes, Calamity, what is it, darling? Oh my goodness, you're such a big girl. All right, and this just kind of goes right. Oh goodness, you're a meow meow girl today, aren't you? Okay, like that. Yes, baby, I love you. All right, what else do we put on here? Oh, we got lots of stuff up here. Okay. Oh, here's that green piece. I needed a piece like this on that other page, but I didn't see it because this one needs one also. So that goes there. Making magic. Oh, it's got deck the halls and trim the tree. Yeah, I really should have picked better pictures for this layout. Um, I will. I'll redo those. I'm not going to put those on there. I'm going to redo those sentiments later. But we do have a green label thing here for December. I can do that. And it goes right above her. Like so. And then the word December is a little sticker. Little bitty. Oh my, Calamity just jumped on the table. Here she comes. Here she comes. Hello, little miss. Hello, little miss. Come on. Let's not mess everything up, baby. All right, you sit in Mama's lap. Yeah. Okay. Okay, where are we? So we can put this down. Come on. And then, like I said, I'm going to go back and make different sentiments here on cardstock, and I'll put those there. Okay. And what else do we need? That. I don't see anything else on the instructions. Okay, so that, besides these three right here. Oh, and they have the number 1 right here, but I'm just going to replace that with a flower. So let's put that flower right there. Yeah. Yeah, because that looks kind of naked all by itself there. There we go. Okay, so then I'll get 3 little sentiments that don't say deck the hall and trim the tree. Now, making magic, I do like that. So we can go ahead and put making magic on there. There we go. And then these 2 I'll do later. All right, so that's it. Let's put this one away and get the other page out. How are we doing on time? Oh, pretty good. 42 minutes. I think I'm going to be able to do this. I hope. Let's try to speed up a little bit, though. All right, I'm just going to throw everything over here. We're on page 2 of this setup here. Now, this one, okay, this is going to go down here in the bottom like that. That's pretty easy. No measuring involved in that. There we go. When I get to use the tape runner in big long strips, it works so much better than trying to do little tiny pieces. Let's get that in there. Very nice. All right, we got that. Then it is, okay, let me lay them all out. So the first one is, well, let's get the pink one first. Okay, we have this one, we have this one, we have this one, we have this one. Is that it? Okay, so we need the red one goes first, and it goes up. It doesn't say. Well, that's not very nice of them, is it? Okay. Oh, this piece, that's very interesting. So they're actually using this whole sticker, okay, for this, but and then they're putting this on top of it. But we've got this piece right here to show. Oh, I didn't cut it very straight, though. It's kind of wonky. Never mind. We'll use this. All right, so we're going to take this off and put it, hopefully. Oh, I probably should have measured it. Ah! It's okay. Oh, see what I mean? These little black stickers. Okay. Whoops. Come on. All right, and then can you hear that scratching? Ladybug, she thinks my canvas pull-out baskets are scratching posts in my IKEA calyx. What do we do with our kittens? Okay, now this one goes just right above it, right there, and just a little bit shows. So I'm not sure what's up with all that. That's okay. Yeah. Okay. the green one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay these down. So that's going to go there. And then the black one, or secret C, I should say. And then okay, there should be a red polka dot one. I see this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, where is the red polka dot one? Oh, this is not good. Oh, it's on the floor. Thank goodness. Whew, hallelujah. Oh, and there's the green banner. Move, kitten. Yes, baby girl. I know. You'd think she's hungry or something, but I just fed her, so I know she's not. Okay, and then this one goes here. All right, so let's get this figured out where we're going to. I'm going to lay them on top, but they actually go underneath, but I've got to figure out where the next one goes. So I'm just covering up the bumps there. Okay, I hear you. Whoops. Oh, this one goes down first. I don't know if this is the easiest way to do it, but they didn't tell me how far this piece goes. All right, so now let me put some tape on this one. Okay, and make sure we're evenly spaced. Okay. Now, is that evenly spaced? No, let's go over more. Not that much. All right. Okay. This one unstuck. Okay, now they can all layer on top. There we go. So then this one just goes right on top. You want to bring it down enough so that the scallop edge, where it's cut at the curve, matches up with this one. There we go. So it looks like a straight line and not a thing like that. Okay, after that comes the red one. Come on. I think this might have been the most difficult part because it didn't tell me how far up to start the scallops, but that's all right. There we go. Is that too far? That might be too far. That's all right. Yikes. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm afraid. Oh, no, this is not good. Well, I thought I was so good at checking that out. Obviously not. Oh, I know what it would have been easier. Hold on. Put all the scallops together and then put it on the page. See, this is why I do this for you guys. So now when you get your kit, you'll know where to start. All right, so I'm just taking my bone folder and I'm very gently pulling it up. All right, come on. There we go. Awesome. Yeah. Let's, well, when I did that, they kind of came apart. Awesome. Okay, so move this out of the way for a minute. Let's get these finished. Genius. Okay, that one looks good. And finally, this one. Okay. Yay. All right, now that should come up off my desk fairly easy because I've just got to put some better adhesive on here. Hold on. There we go. Now, check this out. Yay. That's so much better. I love it. Okay. Ta-da! we learn as we go, don't we? All righty. So this one goes 2 inches up and 1 7/8 over. So almost 2 inches over. So one. All right, here we go. Let's see. 1 7/8. and then 2. All right. Very nice. Running out of the TV room. There we go. And of course, this is for this picture here. So all the other pictures had white cardstock put on the back, and these are printed at regular size. So this is a 4x6 photo and a 4.5 by 6.5 mat. Okay. There we go. We've got that. And we've got where is Nan and the kids? There you are. So they're going to go right here. Ooh, barely any room. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay, and it's 4.5 up. So let's see where 4.5 lands. So in the scallops. Yep. So right there. Oh, and it tells me it goes in 2 3/4. So that's helpful. So 2 3/4. There. Go. All right, and this is where my the deck the halls goes right here, and so I got to change that, but I'll do that later. And then home for the holidays, I've got to change that. So that's home for the holidays. So those things need to be changed. But fa la la can go on here. Where's my fa la la? There's my fa la la. Oh, that's cute. And, oh, that's perfect. Yep. That's cute. Okay, those go there. Then we have this red banner. Oh, this can't come out. It'll go right over her face. All right, we'll move it. Let's put it. Yeah, really. Yeesh. Can't do much there. All right, so when you come into this kind of a situation, let's see where all the rest of the stuff goes. This red flower goes up here. This white flower goes down here. Come here. More numbers. Don't need the numbers. Anyway, so when you come into this kind of a situation, you just kind of have to figure out something. So it's just to put the number 3 on there. So I may just not use it all, or I may put it on the other side. The flowers, however, can go on here. So I'll go ahead and put those on there. Like I said, when I just use a little adhesive, it messes up my tape runner. Okay, so let's see. How do they have this? Yeah, like this. Okay. And then this one. And then I'm going to cover up that gap right there. I can also cover those people up in the back. There we go. And now when I have a new title, I don't want to mess up Lila's face, so I can just do it like right there. And then home for the holidays. I'm going to have to be careful about that too, because there's not much room right there either. Okay. Oh, they actually have that higher. Oh, well, so they have it right on the edge of the paper there. And then this comes in like right there, but I can't do that because, well, I can trim to the, I can make it shorter. Okay. Yeah. There we go. So that would go right there. Yay. So that's how this page looks. Double check. Nope, that's it. Like I said, they colored some of this up here, but I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so let me see the 2 pages together. Pull this out of the way. This is that red piece. Oh, so I was thinking you could put it up here. You could put it down here. That would be a good place for it. You could put it, yeah. There's plenty other places I can put it. I just don't know where right now. All right, so let's move this over. This one. Oops, go a little further. It's hard to see on my black grid board, but you get the idea. So these go up here, but I've got to change the wording. All right, so those three go there, and then this goes there, and that's it. And that's Lila's little recital, and it captures the story perfectly. Yes, we took 400 pictures at the recital. I think I took every move she did, but all that doesn't need to be recorded, just the good pictures, and especially this little one. That's all I needed to tell the story. Okay. And there's plenty of room to write the story. I can write it here. I can write it here, wherever I want to write the story. All right. So that's project 2 is finished. Let's continue with the last one, project 3. All right. Now this one is Christmas cookie decorating. Everybody loves to decorate Christmas cookies. Oh, wait a minute. Where does this go? I missed that somewhere. This is project 2. Oh. Okay, hold on. Yikes, I didn't even see that for journaling. So this goes here. Oops, but I already stuck all that down. All right, well, I'll figure it out. I'll lift that stuff up, and that's the journaling box for this story. Okay. There we go. All right, let's quickly do this one. Where are we at? We're at 57 minutes. Yikes. Ooh, how fast can we go? I always try to keep you at an hour, but I kind of talked a long time in the beginning. So, okay, once again, we have designer paper that is printed. So we have this for our base. It even has lines here to help you journal. I love that. I don't know if that's what it's for, but we'll find out. Okay, how are you all doing? Oh, thank you. Y'all are saying cute pages and so sweet. Yes, so sweet. All right, so this page has Christmas traditions, which is going to be Christmas cookies. And then this page has a bunch of just 3x3 pictures. So this is going to be perfect. All right. So we're going to start off with adhering the picture. So this is Nana and some of the grandkids. I know it's hard to see them there. It's hard to get pictures of grandkids. They don't want to sit and have their picture taken. Here are all the cookies. I made the cookies first and brought them over to the house, to my daughter's house, and they decorated we made a little table and with parchment paper, and they just went to town decorating. And then there should be a picture of the cookies somewhere. Okay, already lost that. Yikes. Okay. Well, let's put this project together. Move all this out of the way. And I need, this one you want to stamp. Actually, it says to create splatter on here. Well, that is easy to do. Take a marker that's got a brush tip like this and just flick it. Well, we've got to get the ink going. This one might be dried out. Yeah, I think that one's dried out. I hardly use my markers anymore. These old Write markers. Let me get my, here we go. Stampin' Blends. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let me get some down here. Okay, is that all they did? Yep, that's all they did. All right, that's cool. That was easy. Next, use the prepared exclusive Secret C lined paper for your base. Adhere 3A using adhesive on the top, bottom, and left side to create a pocket. What? Okay. Not really seeing why I need a pocket, but okay. 3A. So where's 3A? Let's find 3A. Here it is. Here's 3A. All right. And it said to adhere using adhesive on the top, the bottom, and the left. Oh, to create a pocket over here because that's where the journaling goes. Okay. I'm with you now because I did see, yes, this journaling card's going to tuck in there. All right. Well, I'm glad I read the instructions. So the top and the bottom and the side. So we probably need to go a little further over here. There we go. Hopefully that's good. And this is 1 5/8 up. Hold on, let's measure. 1 5/8 up and 1 3/4 over. All right, so 1 3/4 over, 1 5/8 up. 1 5/8, not 5 1/8. Okay, so there's 1 5/8 pencil. There we go. And then 1 3/4 over. Okay. There we go. And now, so that's the open side. Yep. Oh, that's nice. It's going to go right on that dotted line right there. Yay. Okay, so we have enough room to tuck this in. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. So here's your little journaling card, and it says pull right there. And so there it is. And then you pull. You're going to have to bend it, though, so it doesn't lay flat and people can grab it. There we go. Let me just take it back in. It kind of gets stuck on the tape. I probably should have used glue. That way it wouldn't come up, but that's all right. It's all good. I'm just going to leave that in there now. Okay, so that goes there. We need this 3B. And it goes 1 1/4 up. I'm looking. I'm not seeing it. And 1 over. Okay. 1 1/4 up. 1 over. So right there. And then 1 1/4 up. Oh my goodness, I've got a kitten trying to use my leg as a scratching post. Stop that, ladybug. All right. Another thing that would be helpful is if you like put a hole there and put some twine or something. But I would definitely use liquid glue instead because I keep running. It goes to the side and it wants to get into the stickiness. So there we go. All right. And this goes right there and there. Okay, that's all done. And then the pictures. These two. All right, so we have the cookies and my older grandson. And they just kind of tilt on here like that. Is that right? Oh, this one kind of goes lower. Yeah. Oh my goodness, they are serious about giving us directions sometimes. So this is 1 1/2 up. All right. Pull it over here. So 1 1/2 up and 1 7/8 in. Okay, so it's right there. All right. Okay. Okay. And then this one goes just tilted on there. I told you exact measurements, but you know, sometimes you just got to wing it because we've been doing this for a while and I think we know how to put pictures on a scrapbook page. All right, let's pour out all our things here. Okay. All right. We've got the big, okay, this one here. Whoops, not that one. Yeah, these here. Okay. This one's going to go here, and this one's going to go here. We've got this pink flower goes here, and this white one goes there, and this red goes here, and Merry and Bright goes here. All right, let's get traditions put on here. So we've got this green piece goes to the next page. This black piece goes to the next page. This red piece goes to the next page. There we go. Journaling goes on the next page. This big flower goes on the next page. All right, Christmas goes on this page, though. I'm going to do Christmas up here. We need a long black banner. That goes there. Tradition and candy stripes. Come here. Tradition and candy stripes. And I'm looking for this. All righty. Wow. We're going to go one in and 8 inches up. Well, you know what? This little ruler is not 8 inches. So let me grab my longer ruler. Okay. 8 inches. Go there. So there's 8. And then 1. Okay. How we doing, people? Oh, Debbie, she asked where I get my pictures printed. I do it at home. I have an Epson 400 printer. And when I need little pictures like these, I go to Canva. I've made myself a 6x4-inch template, and I can drop 2 portrait pictures in that one, and it'll make them 3x4 when I put them together in that template. And then I just save it on my hard drive, and then I just print it as a 6x4 and cut it right down the middle. Now these 3x3s, same thing, the 6x4, but when I wanted it a square, so it's going to be in the corner of the 6 inches up here, but then down here was just white that I just had to cut off, if that makes sense. Okay, so we've got that there. Now we need this guy. And this goes, like, let's do it this way. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Aha! Look at that. I used the scallop on the picture to see where they put that. Yay. Oh, I love it when my title is already done. And this just gets put evenly right there. There we go. And then tradition. Oh, this candy cane goes first. And it goes right where the 2 S's are. That. And traditions. Oops. There we go. It should be the same length. Yes, it is. Good. All right. So we have that there. And then it has the number 25 there, but I'm not using 25. I'm going to use a flower. So let me grab one. Here's a good one here. And we're just going to put that flower there. Yeah. Princess, stop that. I don't know if y'all saw that claw come up. She's under the table, and she's reaching up here with her cute little paws. There we go. Let's put it on top. There, that looks great. All right, so we have that there. We've got this here. We just need to put all this on here. And we don't want to cover Brady up. And put this more on the picture. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, yikes. Well, it's good. It's not going to stick. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that or not right now. That's okay. The cellophane that the adhesive is stuck to, it just keeps running off the roller, and that's my problem there. Okay, this doesn't really matter because it's cookies, but I don't want to go off the edge of the scrapbook. So it's something like that. Okay. And this one. And it's just kind of comes up here like that. And then this one. Oh, whoops, almost forgot the Merry and Bright. Okay. Oh, there's Joy also coming in here. This goes all the way to the gray, like that. And then it goes right there. And a little joy word. There we go. Joy. Yay. Awesome. Okay, so that page. Oh, we forgot this here. And this was, is this the date also? No, this one should say ho, ho, ho. Where's ho, ho, ho? Ah, here it is. Ho, ho, ho. So cute. There we go. Ah, I love how fast these pages come together. All right, last one. Almost finished, almost done. Don't leave me yet. Don't leave me yet. Oh, this is cool. Okay, I like this one. All right, here we go. One of my go-to designs, actually, where I put 3 pictures on the side. Oh, now make sure your lines are the same. I have it like this. Once again, we want to splatter some green on here. So let me grab that. And it's just in this corner up here. So there we go. There we go. And we are going to first adhere 3F. Here's 3F as shown, 3/4 of an inch over. Okay. 3/4 of an inch over. So right there. Wait, yeah, that's right. Oh, right there. Okay, move that out of the way. Okay. Next is the black one. And the black one is 1 inch and 3.5 inch. So let's do 1 inch. And 3.5 inch. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then the green one. All my stickers. Okay. And this one goes 3 inches over. I thought it was centered, but it's not. So let's grab the ruler again. So we're going to go 3 inches over. Come down a bit. There we go. And 2 1/4 down. So and that's that dotted line there. All right, awesome. Perfect. Okay. And last but not least, it says adhere prepared 3I and 3. Oh, all the pictures. Okay, so we've got these 2. Okay, where are they all? Oh, this is all of us. This one goes right here. But then I have 3 that go here. Okay. This is what I was talking about, how I put 2 3x3s on a 6x4, and I'll have to cut this. I thought I had cut this out, but I hadn't. Here's a picture of me helping the 2 babies. And that goes there. And then these 2 will go right here. So let me grab my Well, gosh, I didn't roll over you, did I? Oh, I'm always worried when she meows like that. Okay, so we put this into the 3-inch mark. There we go. And then we turn it. I hear you, Tiny. Okay, and there's them. And I still need to put those on white squares. I'm not sure where my white squares are. Ah, here they are. They accidentally went in the trash. There we go. Okay. Yep. I hear you, Tiny. We're almost done. I know. She's getting very impatient. Okay, and then this one. I sure am glad you all have stayed with me this whole time. I love putting these kits together. It took us an hour to get this far, but if you had an evening, you could put this whole thing together. Printing off your pictures and all of that, because it tells you exactly what size pictures you need. It tells you, how many and what sizes for each project. So you can go through your computer and pick out the ones you need. Okay, this is 1 inch down and 1.5 inches in. So I think it's evenly spaced. So I'm not too worried about that. Let's see, 1 inch down will be right there. And 1.5. Oh, my sleeve just stuck to that tape over there. 1.5 inch in. There we go. Okay, yep. Oh no. Oh, shoot. I'm going to cry. I have to redo this picture now because I got adhesive on it. I'm telling you, if you get adhesive on a glossy print, that's it. No going back. Okay, I'll have to reprint that one. That's all right. I'll do it later. Okay, let's get these stuck down and then we'll be finished. Y'all have been so patient. Okay, 1 inch down and 1.5 over. Okay. Yep, that's evenly spaced. Okay. Well, kind of. It's a little closer to that side, but that's all right. Then they are 1/8 of a point apart, so I'm pretty good at guessing that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put this one down here. Even though I'll have to reprint it because that'll stick to the page protector. Did I not put? Good grief. Stick. Okay, and now this one. Now this one has a larger white border. Notice these are all about 1/8 of an inch. This one's 1/4 inch around. Kind of gives it a bigger focal point. Okay, and we're just going to put that right there, evenly spaced. And then we've got our journaling card that goes underneath it. Yep, this is a tradition my grandkids and I have been doing for a long time. But this year, I want to introduce them to the cookie train. It's something I used to do with my niece and nephew when they were little bitties. They're all grown up now, so I'm going to try that with them now that they're older and they can do the royal icing and all that. Okay, last but not least, we need this big thing on here. Okay, and that just kind of goes, well, I can't cover up little girl there, so be careful. I don't want to cover up remember. Is that good? Well, yeah, good enough, right? Best time of the year, definitely want that on there. There should be a gray arrow like this green one here that goes right there, but I don't see it, of course, but that's all right. We're just going to put this here. Okay. And yeah. Oh. Wait a minute. Voila, there it is. Yay. Phew. Okay, because that actually goes underneath like that. Go like that. Nope, goes up. Goodness gracious, Calamity. I never heard such meowing. Okay, and then they have the number 25 here. Whee! Move over, cat. And I'm just going to put a little flower there. This one looks good. Okay. Yep. Very nice. Okay, is that it? Oh, there's a, well, good grief. A thing here to put the date. I don't see it. Of course not. There it is. Okay. Whew. All right. And then it goes there. And it just tucks in underneath here like so. There we go. And then this sticker right here that says date on it. It's right there. And voila. We have finished. Oh, did I not stick this down? I could have swore I stuck this down. It's like it's sticky and then it's not sticky. I guess I didn't. No, I did not. Oh my gosh. What a disaster that would have been. Okay, let's try that again. All right, so that tucks underneath there like that. Goes to the top and the bottom. There we go. Awesome. Okay, and the 2 pages together looks like this. Yes. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, thanks again, you guys. Y'all have been so awesome. Now, don't forget, tomorrow my newsletter comes out, so you don't want to miss that. I have got a exclusive offer for you guys if you shop in December. So watch your newsletter for that. And of course, your free tutorial is tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be back here Thursday for Funfold Thursday. Y'all have a blessed week. And as soon as I get this up on my blog, you can see close-up pictures of it, okay? Double check and make sure. Oh, yeah. Loretta says, are you using repositionable tape? No, this one is my old. This is what Stampin' Up! Used to sell, Tombow Permanent. I'm not sure why it's up here and I grabbed it because here's this one. Thank you for asking though, Loretta. It's good. You got to keep me on my toes. Awesome. Well, glad you liked it, Judy. Thank you. All right, you guys. It was a fun night. Thank you, Teresa. Y'all have, like I said, have a blessed evening. Have a blessed rest of your week. And I have newsletter tomorrow and Funfold Thursday. Bye-bye.